Welcome to today's video on how to stop caring what others think, inspired by the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. In this fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in worrying about others' opinions, how we look, what we say, or whether we're doing enough. But the Stoics believed that our peace of mind and freedom come from mastering one key principle: focus only on what you can control. This video will break down Stoic lessons to help you stop caring about others' judgments and live a life true to yourself. Let's dive into the Stoic wisdom step by step. Lesson 1. Understand what's truly in your control. Stoicism teaches us that the root of our stress and frustration often lies in focusing on things outside our control. In the words of Epictetus, some things are up to us, and some things are not up to us. What others think about you is not in your control, but how you react to their opinions is. Here's a practical example. Imagine you give a presentation at work, and you're nervous about what your colleagues will think. The Stoic mindset would tell you, your preparation and delivery are within your control, but their opinions are not. You can only influence what you do. By focusing only on what's in your power, you take control of your emotions and stop wasting energy on things that ultimately don't matter. Ask yourself, are you worrying about something you can't change? If so, it's time to let it go. Lesson 2. The dichotomy of control. Stoics emphasize the dichotomy of control, a clear division between what we can and cannot influence. This idea frees us from the burden of caring too much about others' opinions, because we understand that external approval or disapproval isn't something we can command. Let's break it down. 1. Things you can control: your thoughts, actions, and reactions. 2. Things you can't control: other people's thoughts, actions, or reactions. When we internalize this, we begin to focus our energy on improving ourselves rather than pleasing others. Instead of obsessing over someone's approval, ask yourself, am I acting according to my values? Am I doing what I believe is right? If the answer is yes, that's all that matters. This Stoic mindset allows us to let go of perfectionism and stop seeking validation. It brings inner peace because we no longer place our self-worth in the hands of others. Lesson 3. Detach from outcomes and external validation. One of the core principles of Stoicism is detachment from outcomes. In life, we often attach our happiness to results, getting the job, the praise, or the perfect outcome. But when we do this, we place our emotional well-being in the hands of others. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher emperor, said, "Do not be perturbed, for all things are according to nature." This means that while you can control your efforts, the outcome is often shaped by forces beyond your reach. Whether you succeed or fail, or whether people praise or criticize you, is not entirely up to you. In practice, this means shifting your focus from seeking approval or validation to taking pride in your effort and character. Instead of asking, "Did they like me?" ask, "Did I act according to my values?" By detaching from outcomes, you free yourself from the fear of judgment. You start to realize that your value doesn't come from others' validation, but from how well you align with your principles. Lesson 4. Practice self-acceptance. The Stoics believed that true peace comes from accepting yourself as you are. Self-acceptance is key to not caring about others' opinions, because when you're comfortable with who you are, external judgments lose their power over you. Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, often reminded us that we all have flaws, but they don't define our worth. He said, "No man is crushed by misfortune unless he has first been deceived by prosperity." In other words, self-deception, believing we must be perfect or approved by others, leads to suffering. Instead, accept that you are enough, with both strengths and imperfections. Here's a practical exercise. List your positive qualities and areas for growth. Focus on improving for yourself, not for others. This self-awareness will help you build inner confidence and make external opinions feel irrelevant. When you accept yourself fully, you stop seeking approval, and instead, you begin to act authentically. Lesson 5. Embrace the Stoic view of fame and praise. The Stoics had a unique perspective on fame and praise. Marcus Aurelius, despite being one of the most powerful men in history, reflected on how fleeting fame truly is. He said, "Fame in a world like this is worthless." For the Stoics, praise and recognition are temporary and ultimately inconsequential. Think about it. How many famous people from centuries ago are remembered today? Very few. The opinions of others, even praise, fade over time. So why place so much importance on something that is fleeting? Instead, Stoics teach us to focus on living a virtuous life, guided by wisdom, courage, and integrity. When we pursue virtue, rather than external validation, we free ourselves from the need for praise and the fear of criticism. In your daily life, practice acting based on your principles rather than the desire for approval. Remind yourself that the opinions of others are momentary and insignificant in the grand scheme of things. Lesson 6. How to apply Stoic teachings in modern life. In our modern world, where social media and constant connectivity can amplify the pressure to fit in and be liked, Stoic principles are more relevant than ever. How do you apply these teachings today? 1. Limit social media consumption. Social media thrives on likes and external validation. Limit your time on these platforms or use them mindfully to reduce the influence of others' opinions on your self-worth. 2. Journal daily. Writing about your thoughts and actions helps you align with your values. Reflect on moments when you let others' opinions affect you and how you can shift that mindset. 3. Practice mindfulness. Pay attention to when you start caring about external judgments. Pause, reflect, and ask yourself, is this in my control? By integrating Stoic teachings into your daily life, you'll gradually shift your focus from external opinions to internal growth. And that's when true freedom begins. Lesson 7. Remember, you can't please everyone. One of the most liberating ideas from Stoicism is the realization that you can't please everyone, and that's okay. Epictetus said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." The truth is, people will always have opinions about you, and not everyone will approve of what you do. That's a fact of life. Instead of trying to mold yourself to meet others' expectations, focus on living according to your own principles. Consider this. If you try to please everyone, you'll lose sight of who you truly are. But when you stand firm in your values, you'll attract the right kind of people and experiences into your life. Remember, the goal isn't to be liked by everyone, but to live authentically. When you stop caring about others' judgments, you gain the freedom to be yourself. By applying these Stoic principles, you can stop caring what others think and start living a life true to your values. Focus on what's in your control, detach from external validation, practice self-acceptance, and remember that you can't please everyone. The beauty of Stoicism is that it helps you find inner peace and confidence, regardless of what others think. When you live with virtue and integrity, you realize that the only approval you need is your own. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more insights on how to live a better, more meaningful life. Leave a comment below on how this video has helped you overcome your need to get validated by others. Stay strong, stay disciplined, and take care.